Hello, Amy. How you doing?
Good morning. Doing great. How are you
Sounds like the
guys?
conversation went well with him yesterday.
Oh man, this is all like it takes half a day to do this, like negotiating and talking to everyone. I mean, conversation with my client and his wife, uh, then a conversation with the loan officer and my clients, conversation with the buyer's agent. Like every step along the way is like, you know, it's work what we're doing.
Yep, yep. We definitely earn our income. It doesn't seem
Yeah.
like it uh when you high level it, but when you dive into it, we're working hard.
But
And
yes,
know that you get better at it, so it becomes easier and faster and like intuitive. Like, okay, this happened. I need to update these people, make sure this all happens, and it's boom, boom, boom. And
yeah,
so in the near future, you should be able to do more all at once.
yeah, just, yeah. But yeah, knowing my options, doing it once allows me to see kind of what what options work. But yeah, it turned out great so far. We'll see. I talked to the buyer's agent and my client is he said he would be happy with 10,000 of the 15 earnest money to be released this week or immediately or whatever. Um, so
Sweet.
yeah, so I went to the buyer's agent and I started with, yeah, he'd like the earnest money to be released. And then at the end of the conversation, I said, but I think he might be okay with 10,000 if that sounds better to your clients.
Yeah, great. And they shouldn't care because they're past their deadline. So for them to get their earnest money back, they're not
Right.
all the same to them.
But you know what was really neat was yesterday talking to the buyer's agent. She like gave me all this feedback. She was like, I am so glad you found the root cause of why your clients are so stressed and wanting to go so quickly. I'm so glad you thought outside of the box and inside of the box, she said, to figure this out because that makes a lot of sense and that will help my clients understand where they're coming from. And
Mhm.
she said, I really appreciate the way you communicate. And I was just like, it just meant so much because I had felt a lot of tension. I had to give her a lot of bad news. I thought she hated me, which I have to be okay with, I guess. But it just felt like we had a great conversation. And I'm like, okay, this is okay here. So that meant a lot.
Yeah, yeah. And most agents won't hate you because they will know exactly how it is.
Okay, see, that's a learning thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's very normal.
And then my buyer presentation last night went really well.
Nice. Did you get an agreement signed?
Um, well, I put their names on it and she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I go by my middle name."
Oh, oh,
I didn't even think to tell you. So I said, "No worries. How about I just send it electronically?"
perfect.
So I'm going to do that. So I'll just fill it out electronically. I don't know if Brittany, yeah, Brittany's on here.
Brittany's on. Yep.
Um, so I it wouldn't mind just figuring out the best way to do that. I can fill it out. Should I just put it to DocuSign? I wouldn't mind someone just double checking it, but I think I got it. Should I just
Yeah,
go for it?
if you want to email it to me, I'm happy to look over it and just make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. But then if you want, I can either send it via DocuSign, or you can send it either one.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to send it, maybe you send it this time because you're just doing the buyer broker, is that right?
Yes, I did tell her there'd be a couple other papers coming.
Okay, yeah.
But that could come in a couple days.
Okay. If you want to tell, if you just want to send this buyer broker, then that way, because she knows she's expecting it to come from you. And then
Yeah.
you can just let her know that your transaction coordinator will send over the rest of the paperwork in a day or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Brittany, can I get your cell number in case I don't know, it might be
Yeah, for
helpful.
sure. It's 208
Okay.
850 7759.
Okay. Okay. So perfect. And then once they sign it on DocuSign, then I email it to you.
Yep.
What's your email?
TC@kwwestfield.com.
tc@kwwestfield.com. Okay.
Yep.
So have you been a TC at KW then for a while?
Sorry, say that again.
Have you been a TC at KW for other people, or is this a
Yes and no. The last 3.5 years I've been working with Bart Anthony. He's been a solo agent. And so I've been his director of operations doing a lot of his marketing and stuff, but also his TC work. So
cool?
yes, I've been doing it for a long time, but mostly just with the one agent.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
Mhm.
You do it all then, marketing and
A lot of
T-
it, yeah. Yeah, it's
That's
fun.
speaking of marketing, the question maybe for Cameron. I came to the office last night and Daniel told me what was going on a little bit. So that's too bad.
Yep.
Um,
No more Nicole.
yeah. For our newsletter, I was hoping to get help from Nicole to write some titles for me. Like she has these great titles on the template, like I was hoping to do like, giveaway section and house tip section. I'm kind of, maybe I don't even need to talk to you about it. I don't know. Maybe I'll just ask her to do that or pay her to do that or something. But she's got the template. It'd be nice just to have it look consistent.
Yeah. Yeah, so I still have that template and I may be creating this one this month. We're trying to get Brittany up to speed before we try to throw more work at her. I already
For sure.
about
You
this.
saw,
And she's really good. Brittany's good at this too. She
yeah,
like food blog style. She can do it. Everything you want. So
I think
she
that's a
might
little
help
too
us in the
generous, but thank you.
future. Yeah, she might help us in the future for now. We're gonna
yeah.
kind of cobble it together. And that makes it sound like it's gonna be bad, but to be honest, it won't. It will probably be just as good.
Well, I don't need, like, I kind of added my own content, but it's just some of the fonts and maybe I can just figure it out on Canva.
Where does she build the newsletter? Do you know?
I
I
don't know if
think she
she
built
built
it
it,
in Command,
brought it
right?
over. You might know.
It was Command or Canva. I'm not sure which she used, but she sent me a
Man,
Command template
Okay.
that I can change. So
Been a minute since I've built a email in Command, but
yeah, it's both easy and difficult. Like when you're doing it, you're like, oh, this is so easy. But when you don't know how to do it, you're like, I don't even know where to
yeah.
click and what to do. And so
Yeah.
it's almost good.
I know it would, yeah, yeah, I know
Yeah.
once you know what you're quick, I know it wouldn't take her long to do that. Okay.
All right. Well, we'll be short and sweet today then, because it's just you again, Amy. I don't know if Brittany scared away everyone or what happened.
Apparently.
Yeah. I swear there's more people that come to these things, Brittany. Um, But today we have, I think it's Susie Love on Ignite today, so should be great.
Is Ignite again?
What?
What time is Ignite?
At 9:30.
Okay,
So
nice.
she's talking about growing your database, building your database, something around adding more people. So should be a good one. Amy, if you're coming. Um, Otherwise, we will just see you tomorrow for negotiations for our team meeting.
Oh, we're doing negotiations tomorrow?
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Yep. Okay.
And then what are you doing for foundations tomorrow, Cameron?
We are gonna do. Wait, you're gonna be there tomorrow, right, Brittany?
Hmm.
Can you come tomorrow? Then we are
Yeah.
gonna do writing an offer.
Okay,
So if you wanted to do that,
great. And
right?
then we are going to go over our presentation later that day.
Yes. Oh, I was gonna mention that to you. So I have a 2:30, so I might duck out early, but you guys can keep going, keep practicing, keep changing. I'm okay with
Okay.
all of that. So you are in charge.
Okay. Today I am planning to, I'd like to add a few more slides to my section on the
Do it.
process. You're good with
Did
that?
I share it with you so you can?
Yeah, I know you sent me,
I'll see if I shared it to you.
you sent it to me. I just,
Oh, yep. Wait. Oh, yeah. 18 month at KW.
what's the date of that?
I don't know. I can send it again.
Yeah, if you're right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just gonna add a few more slides for the home buying process.
Perfect. Yeah, I figured
And
we'd go through and try to like mock run through it so it's a quick, concise, and helpful.
yeah,
Because we're gonna have more info than time.
yeah,
So I'd love to run through things as quickly as possible, but also be valuable.
that'd be great. Okay. Do you mind if I change like a couple of things? Like I'd like
You
to
choose
use
whatever.
photos I have on there for inspections, and then I just have, I don't, would you mind if I just changed a couple things?
Do what you want to do. I'll
Okay,
probably send out an email that tells everyone the same thing. I figured if I just had a base template, then everyone could kind of
yeah,
work on
no,
that.
I think it's great. Awesome.
Here's mortgage too.
I mean, we're not gonna be able to get, should we be meeting, oh yeah, you can't meet earlier because you've got that foundation thing.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And then no, my day tomorrow is zero work, but just meetings. Even
Yeah,
lunch. I have a recruiting appointment for lunch.
that's busy.
So okay. We'll go play around with that.
Okay.
And
Can I ask you another question?
yep,
Since we still have minutes?
yep.
So these buyers are interested in possibly, like a 400,000 price range, and we're looking at new builds for townhomes.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I guess, I mean, I think I know I've got a list of townhomes to call. They've already seen some. They've already gone to some open house, some model homes. So I'm just trying to be like one step ahead of them because they're pretty on the ball. Yeah, we've got DR Horton, Arrowhead Ranch, Keystone, Oakwood, something in Saratoga Springs. I just didn't know if you had any tips for any other builders or tips on townhomes and that price.
Mm,
as I start
I
looking.
wonder if Edge has anything out there.
Edge does, they're like way more expensive
Oh, yeah, then
than these.
don't. Yeah. It's funny, but keep your eyes open as you're driving and like, because they'll do like open house type signs all over the place. And
Yeah,
so if you're not seeing it on the MLS, if you don't find it very easily, sometimes like signs as you're driving is literally the best way. For some reason, they don't put a lot on the MLS, so it might be filtered out by your results, but they might have something. And so
yeah,
that might just be like you make notes and then look up the websites or call agents for specific builders that you see as you're driving around the next day. Just say,
okay,
hey, do you have a neighborhood? What does that look like? What's your
perfect,
pricing?
perfect, okay. Just figured I'd get the expert's opinion before I get to work on it.
Yeah, yeah, new construction. Well, and then as you're going through all of these, like make friends with the agents. And like if they're like, let me send you more houses, like just say yes, even if you're like, this isn't the one. Because sometimes I know about new construction solely because agents will send me emails.
Yeah,
I don't know why they market it so differently than we do, but
right,
they're often doing it differently. So getting on
okay,
people's email lists, knowing builders that are around and just kind of making friends that you could call.
mm,
Uh, if anyone's really nice, you can say, hey, who else is building out here? And just kind
mhm,
of see. And they might
yeah,
know a couple other builders that are in the area that you might not be seeing.
okay, perfect,
Yeah,
thanks.
you got this. Go sell a house. New construction is way easier, by the way, once you go under contract.
Yeah,
Because just
yeah,
random is back, we're closing. Thanks for being a
yeah.
part of this.
They've already decided what their buyer agent commission is. It's usually pretty generous. Um, our other option, if we don't do new construction, it will be a, 400, 420 price range home, and I'm just like, that'll be fine. But the
Mhm.
inspection for that and the amount of work for them, that will be, yeah, it'll be a harder process.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Cool. Okay, well, if you need anything else, let me know. I'm here for you. And we'll see
Thank
if we
you.
can get a few more people on this for Brittany's sake.
Well, thanks, Brittany and Cameron. Brittany, it's going to be great to have you on the team.
Thanks, I'm excited. It's been fun
Yeah.
so far, so.
Yeah, good. We haven't
Okay,
kept
we'll
you
see you
too
later,
busy.
Amy.